Hello everybody, we're live now and I'm Tine and I am hosting today's Color a Weirdie. So I'm just going to share in Adult Coloring Universe. So that more people will see it. Perfect timing. Hi Julie! I'm just going to share, if I can find all my settings. Hi Anne, good to see you all here. Okay, that's shared, and I've got a link for you all for the PayHip coming up in comments right there, and we're ready. So we have this strange looking fella, and I'm going to be using the tiger markers, and I'll just have to see where this will go. Hi Christina, good to see you here. Let's see what this weird guy wants to do today. What have you all been doing today? I have been waking my daughter up around noon, and we went to go shopping for materials for the invitations for her confirmation. She's having that in the end of April. You're coloring, Julie. Nice. Mila is right beside me, just like last time.
Hello.
She is making a new design on a top model. Tattoo Designs is this top model book. And no, it's a tattoo design book. It's not a top model one. It's a knockoff. They're saying hi, Mille.
Hello.
Oh, Maria's on Patreon now. Or no, that's the videos there. That's right. Don't know where to go totally with this one. So I'll just throw on some color for now and see where it guides me. Mille thinks this looks like a ladybug with the head and all the spots on it.
And a dog.
Hi Yolanda. Not Maria this time. I'm a guest host for Maria. You're moving. Oh, you've got all your plants and stuff you need to move from the old house. That's a lot of stuff to move. But it's nice to get it done, and weather today have been good for it. Tomorrow it should be raining all day. Blah. We've had so much rain here in Denmark this year. It's just completely crazy.
And last year.
Yeah, well, last year too. I've got my rainbow colors in order over here. and my tongue is twisting up completely on me today. So sorry about that. Yeah, I'm good at twisting tongues. Got a Rudolph nose here. Mila is right beside me, yes, she is. She's not coloring the Weirdie today. She didn't feel like it. So she's doing some sort of top model knockoff. So she has made a cool design for a blouse on this girl, and I'm excited to see where she goes with it. That is something different today. Raining there too, yeah. That means it's not snowing. Well, I would like frost and snow just completely. I'm missing the frost a lot. I've got horses, so in the field where they go each day, it's just a completely mud bath. That's just ridiculous. It's wow, I can't even tell you guys how bad it is. They like your drawing.
Thank you.
I don't think Mila is following the comments, so I have to tell her when you say something to her.
I'm coloring.
She's coloring, so she's not looking.
Sometimes.
Hi Maria, nice to see you here too.
Hello.
I'm just going in random on this guy. I don't know exactly where to go with this head. So I'm just throwing on some colors to begin with, and then I'll work my way out.
Why are you always saying it like it's a boy? Why can't it not be a girl?
This one feels like a boy to me.
You always say it's like a
No,
boy.
no, not always, because we had actually one. This one from yesterday. I didn't actually finish it completely yet, but that's definitely a girl to me. So some of them. You're still on your way to the showers. Oh, you have an off day, and you don't have to be here, so you can just completely relax. Hi, Kat. Nice to have you here. Where did I go? I gave him a mouth. Well, I think a lot of these guys looks like they're boys. That's dudes here. So I often refer to them as he. But some of them obviously are girls, are ladies. We've had a few of those too. More in this recent week, I think. And I think Maria told me that Joseph was coming by later. He gets off at 11. So she's got a little more than an hour yet before he gets off. What color eyes should this dude have? Well, I definitely... Oh, no problem, Kat. There's no being late for this. Got some pupils, and I think I want this one for eyes. Yeah.
I feel like the paper is crumbling.
Blue eyes, I did. Yay!
I feel like the paper is crumbling.
She better hurry. I think so too. She's got a big hair. Hi, Carol. Good to see you.
Stupid paper. It's crumbling.
It's not the paper, darling. It's the marker. It's a water-based marker she's using, and it's crumbling up. It's eating the paper. Just want a little bit of light purple around the eyes. Maybe that's not too good. Well, it'll be like that. So you got a bit more time. That's nice. But you got your big hair to dry. Or you're just leaving it to dry by itself. I was actually thinking, maybe I could talk my mother into giving you a cut when you get over here. She's been cutting my hair for years when I just had, you know, the straight cut over the back.
And sometimes also...
She's also done some fangs now and again. So I might be able to talk her into giving you a haircut, Maria.
She also had been to with my hair and
yeah,
Dad's
she's also cut Mila a few times. And my husband's hair, but that's just a machine going bzzzt, and then it's gone. So that's easy. Yeah, I know you do. I'll ask her if she wants to do it for you. It shouldn't be a problem. Let's see, where do I want to go? I think now that the head is done, what I see as the head, you need a cut too. Yeah, that's kind of far. I think it would be easier just to go to someone, go get it done over there, because the trip over here would be way more expensive. I'll take it over there.
Oh my god! The big man!
If it's bad, then throw it out.
Ooh. Just take another one.
Got quite a few old cheap markers standing on the shelves. Some of them are drying out.
This one is definitely better.
You would like a color, please? Thank you. What color? Oh, color on your hair. Yeah. I've never actually done that.
You have colored my hair.
Yeah, I've colored the tips of Mila's hair. It's been red. She loved that and wants to do it again. But I'm really not good at it. Want blonde? Yeah.
Which color?
I just got medium blonde. Something between medium blonde and dark blonde hair. Just regular, I think. Completely plain. Straight hair. Nothing special about my hair. Oh, this one will go all the way up there and down here. Wow. This is a funny one. A real funky dude. So far I haven't got a plan for him. Just rolling with the flow as it gets to me. Hi Heather, nice to see you here. I have an appointment. Well, you can always watch the replay. I know if I miss something, I always go and watch the replay. I know it's not the same as following the live, but it's still nice to see everyone's comments and hearing Maria talk. It's a bit like a clown suit here. Maybe he's a clown. I don't know. A ladybug clown.
I thought you said a clown.
A cloud? No, you need to fold out those ears. Or clean your ears. Perhaps.
Maybe.
You want to sing us a song? Nah, you don't wanna. I know you. Oh, it's the same with me, Anne. My name is Tine, and I'm also called Tina and Trine. All three of them. So, I'm used to that mistakes in names often as well. The funny thing is, actually for me, when I get a message on Facebook here saying, "Hi Tina," and my name is right there, right in front of them while they type, and still it's Tina and not Tine like I'm called. Well, it doesn't bother me that much. That's right. Might get a new trick from Maria every now and again. Just opened it. Oh, I can't wait to have a look on that link, Cat. That'll be exciting to see. I think I'll take this later and just continue here. Maybe I'll backtrack that color. I can touch the sky. I believe we're just as crazy or even more crazy than Maria is. Do and say the most weird stuff, so I was a weirdie even before I started coloring weirdies. A book and a zipper bag.
It's not fun to be normal.
No fun being normal, you're right, darling.
So why try?
Christina and I tried to be normal for 5 minutes. It was the most boring 5 minutes of our lives, so we just got back to being us. Nice to being ourselves.
Waste of time.
Oh, I'm looking forward to having a peek at that bag.
Why is it
Yeah.
colored purple?
Purple?
Nobody got purple eyelashes. She is drawn purple in the book.
The
where
book
you can
Mille
make your
is
design
drawing in has purple lines, so her eyebrows and her lashes are purple.
And nose
Ah.
and lips and ears and everything is purple.
I forgot to follow up down here. Must be a bit tired today. Making all those invitations, or starting to, making the preparations. We've made we've made one, but we've made the preparations, all the measuring and getting ready to line it up how my daughter wants it. Yeah, the red bubble. Maria has lots of nice stuff there. Got that, and we're going down here. I think it's really awesome how many different things you can add the designs to. That's really, really cool.
Nice apple. The eyelashes just ruin it. Nobody got purple eyelashes.
No, that's ridiculous.
Ah. Oh my god.
I think those duffel bags and all those stuff they had on the red bubble looked very nice with the weirdies on them. Wish I could get myself a bag of them. But like Maria says, they are quite expensive, but perhaps that's because it's such excellent materials they are made of. So, might be worth it. They might last a while.
Oh my god.
If you don't like
hate
it, if you don't like it, then make your own. You've got paper.
Yeah.
Make one of your portraits, honey. They're so great.
Yeah. I just coloring the hair and making her face and just get her done and so do something else.
You want to finish up, that's good.
Yeah.
The medium-sized one, yeah. I really can see on my paper today that I've brought in some cardstock for this one. These alcohol markers doesn't bleed as much as they do on my cheap printer paper. And that's nice. That's partially the reason why I usually don't use markers. I hate how they bleed. We're back to yellow. Perhaps I should then start up here. Yeah, I'll do that. Well, see you, Heather. It was nice to have you just for a while. We'll see if I'll take a ton of time about doing this one. Then you might get back, I don't know. But have a nice day.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Have you guys had a look on the Weirdie of tomorrow? That Rudolph Chinese dragon crossbreed something? That's really awesome. I'm really looking forward to how Maria is going to tackle that one. How she's going to play it out. I'll be ready to join her for sure. I want it down here too. I don't think I'll follow a... I'll mostly follow the order of the rainbow on these, but might jump in occasionally here and there with something else, just as I feel like it. There's no rules, as Maria says. I've said so too always. No rule. Only rule about coloring is there is no rules. You can do just what you want or what you like. No one can tell you how to do it. Of course, you can always accept challenges. Challenges! Oh my god, my tongue is just a mess today. Well, you can always accept challenges, but only the ones you like. Yeah, January 28th. I think 29th is also up already.
On my
The Deerish in blues. Yeah, that would be nice.
We got that lesson where we choose what we want to have, and I got the Billedkunst art class.
They've got this year in school. They have a class where they can choose what they want to have be taught about, and she taught. She chose art class.
And
Mille did.
Then we are done. We can with what we have to do.
When they're done with their assignment,
we are just coloring and
drawing,
and what we want, and
then they're doing what they want.
Sometimes they ask me what to do, and I am just crazy in the head. So one of my friends, Sophie, asked me, and I said, draw an angel with a devil's tail. They are sitting on a sky of lava.
On a lava sky.
Yes.
Awesome.
As cloud
An
of
angel.
lava.
Did she pull it off?
That's what happened. Then you asked me what to color.
That's what happens, yeah. I see, I need to backtrack. That color up there is escaping my attention again and again. I'll just finish this one down here first.
I actually think I only used wet and black for this one. Oh, I used a pink and a grey, but else just a black, some blacks and some wet.
Black, red, a little bit of pink and a little bit of grey.
And normal.
And a pencil.
Yeah.
A normal graphite pencil. And I needed to backtrack. That's just me in a nutshell. And red. That looks nice. And this pinkish one. Hi Bev, nice to have you here.
Hello.
That's it. I actually have, like Maria said, with a slip of paper and some tape, I have to mark them up again because I'm wearing off the numbers. So at some point I won't be able to tell which is which based on my color chart I did. I made a chart of these from my color companion Maria made. And discontinued art, music and drama. Yeah, that's so sad. That's so sad. I loved my art class. I really did.
Actually, in the first kindergarten.
In kindergarten, what?
I didn't like art class because we always just learning about artists, and I was just, I want to color.
Yeah, you wanted to color and you didn't want to know about artists at that point. You just wanted to color.
Yeah. And
so
then,
art class wasn't fun.
Yeah, and then we colored. We should color exactly what they did on the video she was
showing you.
And I was just, this is so boring. Let me just draw.
Yeah, but in order to learn how to do the proportions right, you need to learn. Even though it's boring sometimes. And they're tossing language too. Oh, that's so sad.
So is the hair done? Only need her face and neck and
Cat, I'm not getting your messages. There you are, Cat. I was getting a pop-up with your messages. With your comments. But now you're here, that's nice. Good to have you.
Sorry?
Well, in school we have English teaching, besides Danish of course. We have English and we have German. And I don't think they are planning on tossing any of them soon. Later on they can choose to have French and perhaps Spanish, I don't know. But French will be... Could you choose French this year?
No, I think it just was Spain. Spanish.
You could choose Spanish. Okay, so we still have some choices here. Yeah, about Patreon. I think it's so cool that you guys have supported her with the Patreon page. That is so awesome. Mille is asking what Patreon is. So I'm just going to explain it to her short. Patreon, det er en side, hvor at man abonnerer på for eksempel en kunstner eller noget andet. For at få noget helt unikt. Nej, man betaler for det, for noget helt unikt, som ikke er andre steder fra den kunstner.
Wow, this is very dark.
I see Bev actually also messaged me. I'll get back to you, Bev, about the question if you haven't gotten your answer from Kat. Then I'll get back to you. I'm just messing around with my markers right now. Don't know where I've been or where I'm going to. How does one sign their names? Sign up for Patreon? I'm not sure what you mean, Carol. When I signed up for Alfred's Patreon, I got a direct link from him to do so, and it was actually quite easy as I recall it. Perhaps I should have brought down from the purple here too. I think I'll backtrack and do that. Let's see, this one. Going on purple? No, we're actually going on the pink.
Oh, this is just messing up with me.
Yeah. The markers are not working for you today.
Nope.
I've actually been so busy today that I haven't had time to go to the Weirdie Day group to have a look on all the Weirdies you've posted. I'm looking forward very much to see them. It's very inspiring to see all the work you've all been doing, what colors you chose, how you chose to go about a certain Weirdie. I can see I need to put something in to get the middle part started. That will be when I reach the greens again.
Almost done.
Almost done, yay. Then you can go to something else you'll like better.
Yeah.
Just needing the eyes.
Oh my god.
Whoops.
I just
You
flip
didn't
up the paper and look at the one underneath. It's two hands where you can draw nail polish on the nails and something, maybe making some rings or
some jewelry.
And so I'm looking at it, and the markers go right through the other paper. So I got a little bit black and a little bit.
She didn't use a protection sheet between the pages. Well, that's a lesson learned.
Oh no, it actually goes through two papers. So I also got 3 dots on the paper underneath the paper that was underneath the one I was drawing on.
Well, it's not your
that
favorite
makes
book,
sense.
so it might not be the end of the world.
Yeah. And there's a lot of the same 5, 6 design, so you can make it many ways. So there are a lot of
Other options.
yes, or something. I can't
Your
talk.
tongue is twisting on you too today.
Yes, I can't talk. Which eye color should she have?
I'll bring that in here too.
Green eyes. I think that I would use some yellow highlights.
Well, when Mila and I went into the city today to shop for her invitations, my mom went with us. We had a really nice time. Mila was very tired to begin with. Oh my god. She almost couldn't handle to have a look at all the colors she had to choose from and all the different textures and everything. So when we finally was done, we went to have a nice lunch. And Mila wanted dessert. But when we finished eating, she was so full she couldn't actually eat dessert. So we had dessert takeout. So she had her dessert this evening while we were having dinner. At my parents' actually. So I think my husband was quite satisfied that he didn't have to cook today. He hates cooking, but I hate it even more. I'm so fortunate to have a cooking husband. He makes delicious food. Not very inventive food, but it's good anyway. I think a lot of people at this time actually have problems doing manual stuff because they're just so used to doing everything digital. I don't know what my daughter would do without her phone. Oh my god, she would be bored to death. The nearest one to me is Hesteen. I'll type it in here for you.
The nearest city?
That's the nearest city to us, but it's not that big.
Also, we got another not so far.
The largest city near us is Randers. And half an hour drive away we have the second largest city in Denmark.
Aarhus?
That's Aarhus. So there is the cities closest to me.
Hesteen, Randers, Aarhus.
It was Randers we went today, the second one I mentioned. Just as if anyone was curious about looking it up on the map compared to Copenhagen where Maria is. You're welcome, Anne. We live quite a few hours apart. I think that's actually a lot compared to how small Denmark is. But I think it'll be about yeah, Randers rules. You live in Paderup. That's practically living in Randers. So And I forgot to print out today, Christina, or I would have been by you to drop them off. But I'll let you know when I have everything printed for you. Maybe your hubby can come get it. You're done. Wow, that's some green eyes.
I forgot to.
You forgot
make
something.
The
Pupil. The pupil.
black spot in the eye.
Zip
I
postal
can't
is Randers.
remember.
Yeah, it is. Zip code is Randers. Absolutely. Did I? Yeah, I did get these. Wow, this is so dark here. I forgot I was doing those down there. You're welcome, honey. I'm going to print some of Maria's Weirdies for my bestie. My bestie is Christina. She's with us today. And December in 16, I finally brought her into the coloring craze. We'd been to the stables together, and she was just stressing up completely. Everything was going AWOL, and said, "Come on, sit down. Okay, give me that weird looking one everyone is having trouble with." And she sat down, and when she was nearly done, she actually said, "Oh my God, I can breathe now." And she's just been coloring ever since. So I'm happy. It was nice being able to provide her with something that could help her de-stress. Help her refocus when everything is going totally bad. When nothing goes right, go left. I'm always walking the other way. We just finished the 23rd. Ooh, I'm looking forward to seeing it. And thank you for allowing me to post the one with the globe on it, where you didn't like the purple but changed some of it. I'm going to post it tonight when I'm done here, together with my coloring. Then I'll go post in Weirdie Day group. And if you send me anything you color, Christina, I'll post it for you. You don't have to worry about it. I'll just go and post it so we can gather up as many different Weirdies as we can. I'm looking so much forward to seeing that video Maria is going to make of all the colored Weirdies of January. That'll be amazing to see them there. I'll bring the dark one in here too. Oh my God, it's raining so hard. I can hear it in here. I can literally hear the rain on the roof of our house, even though the room I'm sitting in actually has an apartment on top of it. But in our living room we have the roof right over. Bev, yeah, I think it would get in too if you send it over Messenger. That would be good. Anyway you like it, Bev. That'll be fine.
I think I'm done now.
You're done? Can I show it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's so bad. She made her... did you call her a rocker?
Yeah.
Yeah. A
Something
biker,
like that.
perhaps? I know she didn't like how it turned out some places, but I think it's not too bad.
It should look like she had cut in her shirt hair to show her
So-
tattoo.
So it's ripped off. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's nice. That's cool, honey. Thank you for showing us.
You're welcome. Now I can draw something else.
Yeah. You're
Yeah.
welcome. Oh my God,
Thank
get that
you.
cartoon out of my head. Was I on this one? Did I change? Oh. I just used this one, didn't I? Or was it this one?
I don't know.
No. I'm messing up my sequence. It was this one I just used. I'm on this. Yeah.
That small hat is
Wow,
flying
Mile.
over.
They like it.
Thank
Look at the
you.
comments.
This looking sweet. Thank you.
Yeah, Bev, you can totally do that. You can totally just take a picture of your coloring and send it on Messenger. Completely. You can do it to me or you can do it to the page here. That's completely fine. I know Maria will say the same. Any way you like it. Where am I going? I'm going here.
Sticker.
She had an outlining for it.
What?
Can I see your book?
What?
Just a moment.
The what?
It's a different outlining, but like this one, it has just a simple line drawing.
And it's purple.
And the line is purple. You can see it, I think. Yeah.
Can she not see it? Okay.
Thank you, as you didn't post anything. You need to be retrained. Yeah. Yeah.
Could she see that?
Love the
or
hair
could
colors.
she not?
They did see it.
Oh. The red and black.
Yeah, the red and black hair. She loved it.
Thank you.
You see eyes anyway. Yeah. Yeah. I am messing up again. I can't remember how far I went. I got Vaiana on my brain again. The Disney cartoon with the Vaiana. I had it going for quite a few days just to hear the music in it. I always have something going in the background, music, a video, some movie of some sort. And it's easy with the Disneys because they just replay. I could take a ferry to Copenhagen, or at least to Sjælland, where Copenhagen is located, and then drive the rest of the way. I could take the train. Maria is taking the train to visit me. And I could also, usually actually, I just drive all the way after they made the bridge. I like driving in my car. So, oh, I need this over here.
Can I ask something?
Of course you can ask.
I just want to ask about you can...
Ideas. You want ideas?
No, yes, but I want you to make a comment with an animal.
Mila is asking if you can comment with an animal. She wants to draw, but is not sure what to draw.
And so, yes, coming an animal.
If any one of you could comment with an animal.
So can I make something crazy with it?
Then she'll make something crazy with it. Draw something wicked.
So many ways to be
Then she'll throw her imagination at the animal and see what comes out on the paper. A kitty! A kitty cat! A kitty cat! Thank you, Julie. Oh yeah, that's right, Christina. We can also fly. A penguin is also mentioned.
Okay.
Oh, Mila, kan du finde en blok? Det er de der Okay. A turtle. Ooh, now you got several to choose from. Julie, how long Maria and I have known each other, or Christina and I, because that's very different. I've known about Maria for quite a few years, and we talked on the phone about 2 years ago, I think. And about a few months ago, we started talking more over Messenger, and we just kicked off. It was just great for both of us, so we're trying to get to know each other better, know each other more. Christina and I go years back. I think I was pregnant with my daughter when we met. Or it was right before I got pregnant. I'm not completely sure about that. But about 14 years ago, it was in January, 14 years ago, I got pregnant. before? Even before that? How long was it before I got pregnant? I can't remember. My shitty memory. I literally will forget myself one day. I'm sure of it.
Well, at least your brain.
I'll forget my brain somewhere. Yeah. It was before you met Christopher. That's right. I was babysitting your girls when you were over visiting Christopher, practicing some singing, some music. That's right. So about 15 years perhaps.
I'm trying to draw
Perhaps.
something with the 3 animals.
You're trying to draw something with all 3 animals. It was the summer of 2002. Doesn't match as good as Bryan Adams. No. Yeah, it must have been about 02. Yeah. And I'm back to the yellow. I am forgetting to color up here. I am completely screwing this up. If I do like that, that'll cover. And we'll just go on from here. Getting it nice and light up here. I think that's good. 02. That's 16 years this summer. Nice. Her husband is playing the guitar as a hobby, and he's quite good at it, I think. I like it anyway. He doesn't have time for it much anymore, but I think it was something to do with the talent show at some point. I'm not sure. Once again, my memory is messing completely with me. I'll bring out this light ones. Yeah, that's funny, Julie, because I can actually hear her in myself sometimes too. It's funny when you're a lot with someone or talk a lot with someone, then sometimes you take on some of the ways of saying or doing things. Sometimes my sister also says, "Oh my God, you've been together with Rebecca or Christina or someone else," and I can hear it on you. So, yeah, I've been listening a lot to Maria lately, so I guess. Yeah, and I just saw it too, and thank you. I just saw it, and I'll put it in. I guess I'm being quite distracted today. Don't know why. So I've got this one there. So I have room to put in my yellow. I need to get this one going up here as well. I'm forgetting it all. Oh. I'm looking forward to seeing Maria doing this tomorrow. So.
Okay, now I got one. I got.
Now you got your outline. Oh, it's going to be funny. Can I show, or do you want to surprise?
Yes.
I can show?
Yeah.
Yeah, before you color. She's brought in a Kung Fu kitty and penguin. Is that the judge?
What was it? Wasn't it a turtle?
Yeah, the turtle. Is he a judge? Is he judging who's winning?
No, he is. Oh my God.
Oh, he's hiding. Oh no, they're fighting. That's cool. That's cool, I needed to do some backtracking with my yellow.
Oh,
That's
this
right.
looks funny.
Yeah, she's looking at the back of one of my previous
I was going
on a
to-
work in progress
Oh,
from yesterday, and
I was going to
there's just
take
as
it
much
away.
color on the back of it as there is on the front.
We're just going to take it away, and so I just flip it around and so. Oh, this looks crazy.
This looks crazy.
It looks funny.
Yeah. I see my uncle Jackie just joined. That's funny. Hi, Jackie.
Uncle Jackie.
That's it, I think. And we've got that one down there. Hi, Rose. Yeah, Millie's here today too. I can just
Hello.
show you what she's doing right now. She asked for animals, and she got a cat, a penguin, and a turtle. A kitty, yeah, that's right. So she's been drawing, and now she's going to color. And she's
After that,
using watercolor
water.
pencils. So when she's colored it, she's going to bring in some water brushes and see how it all plan out. And yeah, I want the red here. So it's coming along. It's coming along. It looks strange, this Weirdie. Does it look mad? I don't know. Thank you, Anne. I think it's great. No, Anne, great. Now I'm messing around with names, even though they're right in front of me. That's great. Thank you, Rose. I think it looks great too. I want to see it finished too. I hope she makes it this evening. Without rushing it. We've got no rush. Should I make it in stripes towards the center, or just play them along as I feel like it? Yeah, like a samurai. A kung fu kitty. Not a panda, but a kung fu kitty. And we need it down here. Yes. I really hope Maria is going to have a great evening with Joseph. She really deserves a day off and enjoying herself. You know, her daughter is out having a sleepover with a girlfriend. So they'll have fun, I know. So Maria is free to have herself some fun. That'll be nice. That'll be so nice.
Done with the turtle.
I'm almost pushing my picture, my coloring out of the picture. That's not cool. We're almost done up here at the top. This is my second live for Maria. I've done one before on my own art page. I have a page together with Mille called Coloring Art by Eintzen, and I've done one there before I tried it for Maria, and I was very nervous at first, and I had a bit of nerves today too, but I'm actually okay with it. I still am a bit nervous about making language mistakes. I hate when my tongue gets twisted all up. Oh, hubby's coming to tell me she needs to go to bed. Then I'll have to show you her finished product tomorrow. But he's right. It's almost 11 here, 20 to 11. And she might not have to go to school tomorrow, but we have a lot of stuff we need to finish tomorrow. And I don't even know if she's got homework. And we also have visitors tomorrow. I think they'll be here around 1 o'clock. I have an old pony called Squash, and they borrowed her for a year and a half for a girl. She was 8 years old at that time, and the pony got an injury in her leg. And hi Beth, good to have you here. And she's got what they call PPID. Hi Beth, no reason to apologize. Oh, thank you Bev, thank you Anne. I'm happy to hear that. I know I can also mess up in Danish just as well as I do in English. I have a very wicked tongue. It plays tricks on me quite a lot. So that's not just in English, it does that. But I'm still very self-conscious about those mistakes. I know we're all friends here, and I guess that's why I'm actually comfortable about going live. So it's not... Yeah, your English is messing up with you as well, yeah. Well, I guess I can mess up in any language. Any language I try, I can make a mess out of. So... My daughter just yelled from her room, "Nobody's perfect!" And I certainly am not. She's completely right. Oh, I have to take a sip of water. My voice is getting dry. You only speak English and you also do it, yeah. Well, Anne, when practicing a lot of languages, not your own, not your foreign language, then mixing them up and trying to speak them all perfect, I guess that's even harder than just to learn one or two besides your own. And it's the grammar really that's killing me. I'll tell her good night. I'm guessing she'll come in here when she's ready, so I can give her a little hug before she goes off to bed. I want a hug. And I'm guessing she'll say goodnight to you all. I know she really wants to be with me when I go live, but she can't stay as long as I can. She needs her 9 hours and 15 minutes, and as we was told, we were at a meeting at the school where they told us parents about the teenage brain. How our recently, our good young people sometimes get very unreasonable for no reason at all, because their brain isn't done developing, and how they can make shitty decisions that to us seem completely illogical, and we just think, oh my god, where did that come from? And sometimes they don't even know themselves. The hormones just float around, sending coded messages to their brains, and they don't know what to do with those messages. That's sometimes a bit funny to see how they just short wire. Yeah, English might be spoken word to word. I know German have different, they switch words around compared to Danish, at least. To English too, I guess. I don't know if... I never really thought about if the Danish language is spoken word to word or not. I feel it's spoken word to word, but I think we all just do feel that about our native language. I think Maria will be way better to tell us about that, because she studied so many languages. She knows English for sure. We can both hear and see that when she writes and talks to us. And she speaks Spanish fluently. And she had both Chinese, or was it Japanese? I think it was Chinese she had, and Russian when she was in high school. Oh yeah, Rose, she will be okay. It's a permanent damage in one of her legs, and she will be okay just to... You're at your son's birthday. Oh, Candice, right, you'll just have to watch the replay then. Well, and have a nice evening. Well, the horse is going to be okay when she's not working. She can have an easy walk now and again. But for competitions and so, she won't be strong enough for it anymore. She's 19. She just turned 19 this January. She's born on the 3rd of January. In Denmark, that's ridiculously early. And she's got the PPID, and that is making her immune system go wacko. I'm taking care of it by feeding her low sugar and high fat. That is the best way to go about this. She might become intolerant to eating fresh grass. What? Oh my god. But for now she's doing okay. If she lose her cool, if she becomes sad, and yeah, she's back with me now. Yeah, I know Mag is born on January 10th. I still think it's a bad time of year in Denmark. Anything, Harvey? No? She's back with me, Rose, after a year and 5 months, and they were so sad to let her go. And I think actually that the only reason they did was because I have another pony that is younger and actually has just as well a temper. Squash is a very, very stable pony. She's great with children, and they really learn how to behave and treat animals well around her. Best ponies are born in January. Yeah, well, I know a lot of people will say Squash is the best ever, so since you're president of the Squash fan club, then I guess you can agree with all of them. I have something with horses born on the 21st. No particular month, but just the 21st. You ready to go to bed?
Good night.
You want to say good night to them all?
Good night.
Good night, honey. Sleep well.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you, darling. See you tomorrow.
See you
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
That was my daughter off to bed. Oh my god, she's done in 10 minutes? I'm speechless. Beth, it's not Victoria. If you go see on the top of the the page here, it's guest host Tine who's on today, and my daughter Mille just got to bed. Victoria's out on a play date, and hopefully Maria's out to play too. I think I missed the dark purple over here. Oh god. Well, back on topic. The purple can wait. I just lost my track of thoughts here. Well, no matter. We can continue somewhere else. Where were we? January? Well, 21st. That's okay, Beth. You couldn't know. I think I do sound a bit like Maria when I speak my English now, because I've heard her so much. So I've got some of the same ways of saying some things. Yeah, I think I actually could. I think I could. This will cover nicely. I'm going lighter and lighter, so it should work at least to some extension. This one might be more difficult to see. No, it'll go on. It's the next one that will be difficult to see. Did I switch up a color? This should be this one. It should be down here. I've mixed something up again. Not this one. Where did it go? Well, I'm doing something, that's for sure. And I have down here. Yeah, it worked. Thank you, Bev. I'm actually thinking with these, often if you don't see the mistake, then you won't notice. If you don't see it when it occurs, I've had several where I've made some mistake and wasn't able to fix it properly. If I just continue the flow of the color, it very often won't be seen at all. I think I actually did double with that color here and here. Anyhow, I'll just continue. Your birds are going off. Wow. My parents had a German Shepherd one time, and it was around the time that the Lion King was out from Disney, and in one of the songs Timon and Pumbaa goes wah, because their buddy is going away, and the dog just stood there with its head turned askew, looking at the television. What are they saying? And it was hot, so her tongue was hanging out, and she almost took it inside her mouth and looked at the television, but not almost. She had the tip sticking out, and she was just looking so funny. She was just looking so wickedly funny. So we all just laughed out loud. I want to cover this one here. That was wrong. Yeah, that's better. It can happen for sure, Bev. Mixing up colors while talking and just getting started in several places. She's doing an awesome job keeping track of it all. Just wow. I know I can make a mess of it for sure. Do I want it? No, I want some other colors there. I can take it down here. I don't feel as bound to my sequence with this Weirdie as I am with some of the others. With some of the others I stick strictly to my colors. Oh, I love the little hearties going by, thank you. But I really am amazed of how well she keeps tracks of them all. It also shows how well she knows her markers. She really knows her colors. And I know I've got the same with my colored pencils. I know them by heart, the ones I use the most. Even when they don't really look like the color on the barrel or or on the tip of it, on the lead. My daughter actually has a set where the tip looks, I don't know, brown or burgundy or something like that, and when you color, it's just completely red. Just red. It looks so strange. Well, my friends, they're coming tomorrow, and they've got my other pony out there now. And they're doing very well. This pony's got a lot more energy than Squash does. Her name is Grace, at least we call her that in everyday language, or whatever you would call it. For short we just call her Grace. Because going to the field and shouting "Graceful, frosted, sassy," that sounds ridiculous. That won't work in my opinion. But she is all of that. She's graceful like a dancer. She's frosted like the most wild diamond queen. And she's just sassy as shit. Oh my god, she can be so sassy. Yeah. Doesn't work going out there shouting all that shit. So, it's in short, it's just Grace, or G even. I even make it just a G when I'm writing. Or I call her Pony. She's a pretty pony. And she really is. She's just beautiful. I'm so fortunate that she's mine. She's got a quite unique temper, quite unique personality, and so freaking beautiful. So at December 28th, we switched the two ponies around, and already the girl, who's 9 now, is doing very well with her. She's actually a very cautious rider. Oh, I'm not sure, I want to do this or that or something. And she's just holding back on a lot of stuff. But she's actually catching on already with Grace, and that's so cool to see. Squash did a tremendously good work with her, giving her a lot of confidence, trust in herself and in the ponies. And the two of them, both the mother and the daughter, love my ponies, saying, "Oh my god, we don't want them from anywhere but you. They all behave so well and they take good care of my daughter and they're just amazing," so that makes me happy. I want to breed ponies for children, and so far I've only made three foals. I made one who is turning, let me see, 13 this year, and he's out there doing a good job making his little girl happy. He's all actually for sale. She's outgrown him, so he has to find a new home with a new little girl or boy to make happy. And the second one I made was Grace, and she's 9 this year. No, she's from 8. She'll become 10 this year. Oh my god! Time flies by so fast. That's ridiculously fast. Well, she became a mother last year, where I had my third foal, and he's up in my stable, waiting for his hoof to heal. It's got a bad crack I need to heal up before I can sell him. But I want to find him a good home where he can go and make someone else, some other little kid very happy. That's the main goal for my breeding, is for my ponies to be the children's very best friends, to have a good temper, to take care of the children so that the parents and the children can be safe, that parents know that the horse will take care of their child, their precious gold. And if they can go and win competitions also, that would just be great. That would just be an extra prize. But it's not necessary. It's just bonus. But that's really what I'm all about. If I could just do that for a living, I'd be so happy. Anvar Desert Fox. Oh, Arabians, they are so good looking. They are noble to look at. And when we lose them, we do miss them a lot. So freaking much. It almost hurts so much that we don't want to have a new one. But I can't live without my horsies. I really can't. I love my horsies. They are my psychiatrists, I think. Anvar Desert Fox. That's a pretty name. I like that. I've got ridiculously long names, fancy names for my horses. In Denmark, they don't have tradition. Oh yeah, warm leather. Oh, I love the smell of horses too, and my husband can't stand it. So we are very different in this kind of area. But well, in Denmark, the tradition for fancy names isn't as big as it is in the US, with the quarter horses particularly. I love those names. I really dig them. Maybe that's why I name my foals with long names. For many in Denmark, they're just complicated, annoying. My first foal was handpicked by S. My stable name is S. The S is the best card on your hand, right? And the second foal, he came with that name when you got him. He was trained for show, but I wasn't. Yeah. Yeah, you can show them, or you can just hang out with them. They don't care either way. They're happy as long as we treat them well and treat them as friends. They'll actually forgive us for so much bad we do to them. My God, they're patient with us. Well, my second foal, that was Grace, the graceful frosted sassy S. And her foal was named Crimson Camaro by S. So I've decided her colt foals will be Camaros. They're sports wagons, that's for sure. And we'll see once she gets back to me. That could take quite a few years. They are very happy with her where she is now, and they are treating her so well. She couldn't be in a better place. So once she gets back, I'll have a foal or two more on her. We'll see what time will bring. The one she made last year, I'm calling him Ninja. Kind of a little joke between my mother and me. She was mishearing something I said, and she was all, "We are getting a ninja baby for Grace? What was that what you were saying?" And when he got up to drink the very first time he stood up, he kicked me. So he definitely was the ninja baby. So he's just been going by Ninja all the time. but I wanted a show-ring name for him, a good name, so the Crimson Chimera was born. I like that a lot. It had to start with a C, because his daddy starts with a C. And in my breeding organization, colt foals will have to start with the same letter as their daddies, and the fillies need to start with the same letter as their mummies. So if Grace has a filly foal at some time, it'll have to start with a G, and I've got so many great ideas. But once the foal is born, that's when I know what it'll have to be called. Or well, sometimes it takes a week or two to get the whole name right. Because it just has to fit the horse. I couldn't ever get a boring looking horse and then call it something like Challenger or something like that. It has, you can't call it Black Beauty if it's just ordinary, boring to look at. It has to be special to be called beauty. At least that's what I think. So far I feel I've been lucky with the ones I've made. They've all been pretty little horsies. Pretty little foals. And I'm just almost getting there with this one. Well, at least it's colorful, that's for sure. No particular order in any of it, but I like that. Sometimes we need a mess. And this is definitely not in order. Absolutely, that's for sure, Bev. But I don't think I've got that, what do you say, blue eyes like that. I don't wear tainted glasses. Even though I love my mare, Grace, and think she's awesome and amazing, I can still see errors in her. She was actually showed first in her year. She was the best German riding pony, mare, the year she was registered, and had a nice description and awesome characters. But I still see errors in her, things I want to have better in her offsprings. And I was actually very surprised when they placed her first. And emotional as I am, I was crying like a little baby. It was so amazing to watch her stand in the line ahead of all the rest. That was just amazing. There'll be nothing like it ever. She's been a fairy tale for sure. But I actually... You wasn't surprised. Yeah, well, you've got more experience there than I have, Christina. But I know we couldn't have gotten that far without you. That's for damn sure. I could never have brought her up first on my own. Never ever. So thank you, Christina, for showing my mare. Still feels like a fairy tale. I remember when we were driving home, we kept looking back and saying, did that really happen? Yeah, the ribbon's there. And the prize is there. It did happen. She is that good, yeah. I'm just happy that the temper and her personality matches what they saw in her. That she's so good with the children and really behaves that well as well as she does. I'm so excited that Pia and Stine is coming here tomorrow, and I'll hear all about how they're doing. They're coming here to pat on old Squash, to give her a hug. The daughter misses her very much, but is actually happy. Oh my God, I'm done. Well, she is very happy with having Grace out there. And I just turned it all into horses again. You have to stop me when I start talking about horses. Change the subject. I could go on forever about horses. Besides my family and coloring, reading, horses is my life. Completely. Well, it's all done for today. Nope, I actually have a dot there. What color to put in there? Ooh, I don't know. You think it's interesting? Oh, I'm happy. Happy you don't mind. I just love my horses. Actually, horses. Anything. Yeah, Beth, it's been nice being with you. Oh, that's nice, Carol, to volunteer. A non-profit. You did the shower! Woohoo, Maria! Then you're one step closer to going out. And I've just finished this almost. I have a few dots to do, and I think it's going to be the light purple. Yeah, it'll be the light purple. I just saw I have had that one up there too. That's it. Bye bye, Bev. Thank you for this evening. It's been nice. Yeah, you made it before I finished. Yeah, just before. That was a quick shower, Maria. Wow, a quick one. All done. Well, I think your boyfriend will be there too soon. So that's good. You're welcome, Julie. It was nice being here, talking with you all. Yeah, you are fast, Maria. When you want to be, you're very fast. It was just getting to do it that was slow today. Well, I think I'll be signing off for now. And Beth, you have a good night too. Thank you for being here. It was very nice to see you all and to talk to you. And that's it. Oh, I didn't even print the one for tomorrow yet, so I can't even show you. Bad me. I wanted to do that. Oh, thank you, Beth. I think I like him too. He's very different than what I usually do with the Weirdies. So, that's funny. Well, since I can't show you the one for tomorrow, since I forgot to print it, then I'll sign off and say thank you for this evening. It's been lovely to talk to you and be here with you. So, bye-bye!